Have you ever pondered the hidden forces shaping your daily choices and actions? Welcome to the Innova Evolution Project, where today we unravel the mysteries of subconscious habits and unlock the key to your ultimate transformation. Join us on a journey of self-discovery like no other. Have you ever wondered why you do certain things without even thinking about them? Like reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up or biting your nails when you're nervous. These are examples of subconscious habits, and they have a big impact on our lives. Subconscious habits are like little routines that our brains automatically follow without us even realizing it. They're formed through repetition, like doing something over and over again until it becomes second nature. And the crazy thing is, most of the time we're not even aware that we're doing them. But why do these habits matter? Well, they actually play a huge role in shaping our behaviors, decisions, and even our sense of who we are. For example, if you have a habit of procrastinating, it can affect your productivity and success in school or work. Or if you have a habit of being pessimistic, it can impact your relationships and overall happiness. So how do these habits form in the first place? It all starts with something called a cue, which is like a trigger that tells your brain to start a habit. It could be something external, like seeing a certain object, or something internal, like feeling a certain emotion. Once the cue happens, your brain goes into autopilot mode and follows a routine, which is the actual habit. Finally, there's a reward, which is the positive feeling you get from completing the habit. Over time, this cycle gets repeated again and again until the habit becomes ingrained in your brain, like a well-worn path. And before you know it, you're doing it without even thinking about it. But the good news is, you can change your habits if you want to. It takes some effort and persistence, but it's definitely possible. One way to do this is by being more aware of your habits and the cues that trigger them. Once you recognize these patterns, you can start to interrupt them and replace them with healthier behaviors. For example, if you want to stop procrastinating, you could try setting specific goals for yourself and breaking them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Or if you want to be more positive, you could practice gratitude by writing down 3 things you're thankful for every day. By being mindful of your habits and making small changes over time, you can start to reshape your behavior and ultimately, your identity. So the next time you catch yourself mindlessly reaching for your phone or engaging in another subconscious habit, remember that you have the power to change. It just takes a little awareness and effort. There are some simple tricks you can use to take control of your subconscious and become the best version of yourself. One helpful strategy is mindfulness. This just means paying attention to what you're doing in the moment. So the next time you catch yourself reaching for your phone or grabbing a snack when you're not hungry, stop for a second and ask yourself why you're doing it. Are you bored, stressed? Once you know the reason behind the habit, you can start to change it. Another great tool is habit tracking. This is just a fancy way of saying keeping track of your habits. You can do this by writing them down in a journal or using an app on your phone. Every time you catch yourself doing the habit you want to change, make a note of it. Seeing your habits written down can help you become more aware of them and motivate you to make a change. Visualization exercises can also be really helpful. This just means imagining yourself doing the habit you want to change differently. So if you're trying to eat healthier, picture yourself choosing a salad instead of a burger the next time you're at a restaurant. Or if you're trying to be more positive, imagine yourself smiling and laughing even when things don't go your way. Visualizing yourself doing the behavior you want to adopt can make it feel more achievable and help you stay motivated. Remember, changing your habits takes time and effort, so be patient with yourself. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Whether it's talking to a friend or seeking out a therapist, having support can make all the difference. Making changes in your life can be tough, especially when it comes to those sneaky subconscious habits. But with a little patience and persistence, you can totally do it. Here's how. First things first, it's important to understand that changing habits takes time. You're not going to wake up one day and suddenly be a whole new person. But if you stick with it and keep putting in the effort, you'll start to see progress. One way to make change easier is to break it down into small, manageable steps. Instead of trying to completely overhaul your life all at once, focus on making one small change at a time. Maybe start by swapping out your afternoon soda for a glass of water, or setting a timer to remind yourself to take breaks from your phone throughout the day. Another helpful tip is to integrate your new habits into your daily routine. This just means finding ways to weave them into your everyday life so they become second nature. For example, if you want to start exercising more, try scheduling workouts for the same time every day, like right after work or first thing in the morning. That way it becomes a regular part of your routine. And finally, be patient with yourself. Changing habits is hard work, and there will be times when you slip up or feel discouraged. But instead of giving up, use those setbacks as learning opportunities. Ask yourself what went wrong and how you can do better next time. And remember, every small step you take is a step in the right direction. Making changes in your life can be daunting, especially when it comes to subtle subconscious habits. But with patience and persistence, you can succeed. Begin by starting small, staying consistent, and being gentle with yourself. If you found this video insightful, like and share it with others. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time. Until next time, let's continue evolving together.